All right, welcome back to Primal Yoga. Got another fast flow here for you. We're going to jump right into it, all right? As always, we begin at the top of our mat in Tadasana. Balance on the four corners of those feet. Quads are engaged, releasing the glutes and hamstrings. Engaging an inch below the navel, keeping those ribs knit. We roll our shoulders back and down the spine, creating space through the upper chest, allowing the energy from our heart to rise up to the crown of our head. We get into Asana. On an inhale, we sweep those arms high. Exhale, fold down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. We plant our hands, step back, high plank. Into our chaturanga. We drop our knees, flip our toes, lead chin to chest. Rise, baby cobra. Release back down, flip the toes, send the hips high and back to our downward facing dog. We step or hop those feet forward into our forward fold. Exhale to release everything down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep those arms up high, palms together to heart, and we meet in Tadasana. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to toe heel our feet towards the edges of the mat. Toes are going to be slightly angled out. We're going to start with a Malasana. Hands go to heart. We squat ourselves low, keeping those heels down on the floor. Elbows can drive into the knees a little bit, opening up those hips. We rise back up, reach the arms high. We reach right, cartwheeling the arms, coming down the back of that right leg. Cartwheel the arms all the way around to fold and reach down that left leg, down the back of it. Getting the stretch through the hamstrings, getting that twist through the core. Cartwheel those arms straight back up, palms together to heart. We squat to Malasana. Hold for a breath. Rise back up, cartwheel those arms down the right side, all the way back down the left. Rise back up, palms together to heart, squat to Malasana. We're going to do this a few rounds. Feel free to go at your own pace. Making sure we get to our Malasana. Rising up, getting our side bends. This is stretching us through the legs, through the hips, through the side body. Cartwheeling the arms is giving us that range of motion in the shoulders, forcing our back to work a little bit here. A few more times through. One more time through. This time hands come high. Bring hands to heart. We toe heel our feet back and we meet in Tadasana. Good. From here, we're going to get into Utkatasana. So we bring our hands to heart. You can widen your feet if you need to, no wider than hips width. Balanced on the four corners of those feet. We bend the knees just over the toes and we sink our hips low, keeping that straight line from tailbone to crown of head, not curling the back or arching. Good. Hold our Utkatasana here. We're going to do some three-way foot taps. So we're going to start with the right foot. Lift it to a hover. We tap the heel in front, bring it back. Tap the toe wide, bring it back. Tap the toe behind, bring it back. We're going to go through 5 times. Tap the heel, tap the toe wide, tap the toe back. Reset. Again, tap the heel, toe wide, toe back. We want to make sure we're keeping that bend in that left knee. We're not rising out of it. Tap the heel, toe wide, toe back. Last time through, tap the heel, toe wide, toe backs. Bring those feet back together. Staying low in our chair pose. Good. We're going to go ahead, release those arms, rise up. We're going to do a reverse lunge with knee drive with a hop. So using that right leg, lift that knee high, step it back, reverse lunge, tap the knee. We drive the knee and hop on the left foot, send it back, fluid motion. Knee drive to hop with reverse lunge. Good, keep it going here. Few rounds. We want to be light on our feet, not slamming that knee into the floor, nice and light. A few more. Last one. We step that right foot back, warrior one feet. Right toes point at the top right corner of our mat, hands to hips. Rise up on the ball of that right foot. We self-correct to square the hips. Left pulls back, right pushes forward. Plant the heel. Hands go to heart. We bend into that left knee, driving it out over the last three toes. When you're ready, sweep those arms up to the sky. Core is engaged. We roll those shoulders back and down the spine to create space. We're going to hold here for a few breaths. Hands come to heart, we straighten into that left leg. We're going to step our feet together and meet in Tadasana. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to turn to face the wide side of our mat. We're going to step that right foot wide into our wide-legged stance. We're going to bring our hands to the back of our head. We're going to do good morning with a curtsy squat. So we keep those elbows pushed back, we're not curling up. Nice proud chest. We hinge at the hips. You can have a slight bend in the knees. Hinge until you feel that stretch through the hamstrings. We rise back up. We push off the left foot, sweep it behind the right to our curtsy squat. Drive it back, step to wide-legged stance. Hinge at the hips, wide leg stance, good morning. Rise up, push off the left, sweep it behind to curtsy. Step to wide-legged stance. We're going to do this a few times to that good morning, to the hamstring stretch. Rise up, push off left to curtsy. Good, again. Folding. Rise up, push to curtsy. A few more times through here. Wide-legged stance. Good morning, keeping those shoulders back. Good, one more time. Hit that good morning, rise up. Drive that foot to curtsy. Back to our wide-legged stance, hands come to heart. We turn left toes to face forward, right toes slightly angled forward, not parallel with the back of the mat. We have our hips driving forward, that core is engaged. Shoulders are stacked over hips. We extend left arm in front, right arm behind. We bend into that left knee, driving it out over the last three toes. Roll the shoulders back and down the spine. Drop the palms. Gazing out over left middle fingers. We're in warrior two. Hold for a few breaths. We flip left palm, right arm brings us down the back leg, reverse warrior. Keeping that bend in the left leg and revolving to open our hearts to the sky. Left arm brings us all the way around to side angle. You can gently rest your forearm on that inner thigh, or we can come all the way down to the floor. Into side angle, hold for a few breaths. Right arm lifts us back up tall, warrior two. Hands to heart, we straighten left leg, we turn right toes to face forward, we step right to meet left, and we meet in Tadasana. All right, gonna hit the other side now. From our Tadasana into our Sun A, we sweep those arms up high on an inhale. Exhale, fold down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant our hands, step back, high plank. Into our Chaturanga, drop our knees, flip our toes, lead chin to chest, rise baby cobra. Release back down, flip the toes, send the hips high and back to downward facing dog. Step or hop those feet forward into our forward fold. Exhale, release everything down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep those arms up high, palms together to heart. And we meet in Tadasana. All right, hands go to heart now. We toe heel those feet wide to the edges of the mat. Toes slightly angled out. Hands are at heart. We squat low to our Malasana. Hold for a breath. Rise back up. Sweep those arms down and back the right leg. Cartwheel all the way around, down and back the left. Sweep them high, palms together to heart. Squat to Malasana. Rise back up, sweep those arms back and down the right. Cartwheel around, back and down the left. Sweep them high, palms together to heart. Squat to Malasana. Rise back up. Again, sweep them back and down the right. All the way around, back and down the left. Back high, palms together to heart. Squat to Malasana. 2 more times here if you're going at your own pace. Sweep those arms high, down to the right. All the way around, down the left. Sweep them high, palms together to heart, to Malasana. Last time through here. Rise up, arms go high and all the way down the back of the right leg. Cartwheel all the way around, down the back of the left. Sweep them high, palms together, into heart. And we toe heel those feet back together. Ready for Utkatasana or chair pose. From our Tadasana position, bend those knees just over the toes, sink those hips low. That straight line from tailbone to crown of head. Utkatasana, now we do our 3-way foot taps. Shift weight to the right, lift left to a hover. Extend the heel, tap it. Toes tap wide, toes tap behind. Again, tap the heel, toes wide, toes behind. 3 more times, tap the heel, toe wide, toe behind. Keep that squat, don't rise out of it. Tap heel, tap toe wide, tap toe behind. Last time, tap the heel, tap toe wide, and tap behind. Reset our chair pose. We rise up, arms come down, Tadasana. Now we do our knee drive with the hop with reverse lunge. So we drive that left knee now. We step it back, reverse lunge, tap the knee, drive the knee with a hop. Reverse lunge, knee drive with a hop. Keep it going here. A few rounds. Continue at your own pace. You want to be light on those feet. No cement blocks for feet here. If you can't do the hop, just simply rise up on the ball of your foot. You don't need to jump. Just want to work that extension. Go 2 more times. Last one, we step back, warrior 1 feet. Left toes point at top left corner of our mat. Hands to hips. Rise up on the ball of that left foot. We self-correct to square the hips. We plant the heel. Hands go to heart. We bend into that right knee, driving it out over the last 3 toes. We sweep our arms high, warrior 1. Roll those shoulders back and down the spine, creating space to the upper chest. Extending that spine up through the crown of the head. Hold for a few breaths. We go hands to heart, we straighten right leg, we step left to meet right, we meet in Tadasana. We go ahead and turn now to face that wide side of the mat. We step our left foot wide into that wide-legged stance. We're going to do those good mornings again with curtsy squat. This time driving off the right foot, crossing the right foot behind left for our curtsy. Sweep those arms up, interlocking the fingers behind the head. We hinge at the hips for our good morning, slight bend in the knees to our hamstring stretch. Rise back up, drive off that right foot, cross it behind to curtsy. Step back to wide leg stance, hinge to our hamstring stretch point. Rise up, step to curtsy. Good, keep it going. Good morning to curtsy. Again. Good morning to curtsy. Gonna go 2 more times through. Good morning to curtsy. Last time. Good morning to curtsy. Return to that wide-legged stance. Hands come to heart. Turn right toes to face forward. Left toes are slightly angled forward, not exactly parallel with the back of the mat. Hands go to heart. Our hips are driving forward, core is engaged, shoulders are stacked over hips. We bend into that right knee. We extend right arm out in front, left arm straight behind. Roll those shoulders back and down the spine, and we drop our palms, gazing out over the right middle finger. We're in warrior 2. Hold for a few breaths. We flip right palm, left arm brings us down the back leg, reverse warrior. Keeping that bend in the right knee and revolving to open our heart to the sky. Right arm brings us all the way down to that side angle, resting on that thigh or coming all the way down to the floor. Left rib stacking on top of right. Left arm extends up to the sky, or we bind it behind the back. Hold for a few breaths. Left arm brings us back up to our warrior 2. Hands come to heart. We turn left toes to face forward. We step left to meet right. And we meet in Tadasana. All right, good work. That's that fast flow for today. We'll see you next time. Let's get primal.